Hey there, little beach bums. Max Kevin here's the Little Cute Podcast. Hey, it's not too long. Well, I had a little productive day today. Worked on my books for a few hours. Then about 3 o'clock, I was like, all right, time to go to the beach, bro. So I went to the beach, and on my way over there, usually I listen to podcasts, but it was like hot, so I rolled my windows down. So I couldn't listen to the podcast. The wind was too loud, so I turned on the radio. Turned on the radio to K Earth 101. I don't know if you guys ever heard of K Earth 101. It's an oldies station, or that's what it used to be, I guess. I mean, when I was a little kid, they used to play songs from like the 50s, like all the doo-wop songs, Turn on K Earth 101, it'd be like, ooh, I want my boyfriend back, ba-da, 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 ba-da. It'd be songs like that. And it'd be like other songs like, when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't. Songs like that. The oldies songs, And I remember thinking back then, I was like, when I was a little kid, it was like the 90s, and all these songs were from the 50s. And it's like, well, this is an oldies station, but are they going to keep, as the years progress, are they going to keep it 40 years back? And just, like, they're only going to play the 50s songs for the 90s? What are they going to play the 2000s? I haven't listened to this radio station for probably 25 years or so. Then turn it back on, and guess what? All the songs are from the 70s and 80s. They had some, all the oldies. It's oldies, but now it's all from 70s and 80s, So as I turn on KR's 101, it's playing that song that goes, break those chains that bind you, ba-do, da-do, my you. You know that one? I don't know what he says right there, but it's just like, ba-boo, be-da-boo-boo, like that. Anyway. Then after that was over, it went to like some reggae song. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is KR 101, man. This is an oldies song. Why are they playing? They're playing Bob Marley on the oldies station? I don't know. Maybe they changed their format or whatever, and I never got the memo, but anyway, then I hit like Seek on the radio there. And the next station over, it's playing that exact same song that was playing on KR 101 like 5 minutes earlier, It's going, break those chains that bind you. No, wait, that's the second part he says. He's like, I still love you. Break those chains that bind you. That song. Anyway. Yeah, so I just went to the beach and I was listening to the new Rammstein album, It's my favorite band here. This is like the third time I listened to the album all the way through. I think I enjoyed it the most, actually. I actually enjoyed every single song. Which is like the first time. I don't know, the first time I listened to it, I only really liked the first half, and the second half was kind of like, eh. But, this time I was actually listening to the lyrics, I was actually listening to the German there, because I can understand what they're saying, as so long as I pay attention. The first time I listened to it, I just didn't really pay attention, just kind of listen to the fucking heavy metal rock, dude, fucking rock and roll, bro, fucking rock, music doesn't need a language, dude, fucking Rammstein, bro. Anyway. But this time I was listening to the lyrics there. That one, I want to look this up. Rammstein lyrics. Yeah, I think this one song is called Sex. And the chorus is pretty good. He says, we only live once. We love to live. We love to love. We love through sex. Sex, and then so basically the song is just like, we only get to live one time, and what's life all about, and all of society is basically because we want to have sex with each other, And so that's what this song's about, right? And so as the singer guy, he says this stuff, and he's like, Wir leben nur einmal, wir lieben das Leben, wir lieben die Liebe, wir leben Sex, like that. It's basically it kind of the sound the words kind of all sound the same, you know, love because it's like love, live, life, but it's in German, you know. And but anyway, after he says all that, and then you kind of realize that the song he's talking about all of society is just because we all have sex with each other. Like I heard that and I started laughing, and then like 2 seconds later on the track, the singer starts laughing. You know, he's like, because he can't believe it either. You know. Anyway, it's a good album, man. Listen to it again. It's very it's very electronic, like disc, like dancey. Kind of reminds me of their second album, Sehnsucht, which like it was kind of like a dance metal album. I would call it dance metal. And yeah, these songs have a lot of like dance. I think it's the closest to Sehnsucht. So if you guys are Rammstein fans and you thought Sehnsucht was their best album, you know, I think you'll probably like this this other album, Rammstein. Of course, you know, this album, it's their self-titled album. You know, it's the album name is the same as the band name. And usually most bands do that with their first album, you know. But Rammstein did it with their seventh one. So it kind of makes me think it's going to be their last one, you know. Which wouldn't surprise me, man. They didn't make one for 10 years. That's kind of their biggest layoff here. The guys are old, too, man. The guy's got to be like, what, 60 years old now? No, he's got to be in his 50s. See, in the 90s, he was like 30, so this guy, yeah, it's got to be 50-something. All those guys. All those Germans. The Germans. You guys ever see that movie Snatch? Yeah. He's like, I got this gun for protection. And Jason Statham's like, protection from what, Tommy? The Germans. That was a good movie. Guy Ritchie also directed Aladdin. I didn't even realize that, you know. He didn't really seem like the type to direct Aladdin. Thorn Minute, I didn't realize Aladdin had a lot of like, you know, British thief. Well, I guess Aladdin is a thief, so kind of makes sense. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for listening, man. See you tomorrow.